Players from Venezuela, Virginia, Michigan, California, Illinois, New Mexico, Texas, Florida, Arizona, and let's throw in Africa as well. Marvin Mapaga. That was a shimmy. After the dunk, did they get a little excessive celebration?
That was
here you
a
go,
strong
Kent. Here's the
drive.
replay.
Let's drive baseline, shall we?
It was just a little shoulder shake.
Wow. Two of four. SWOSU even better at 5 and 8, but Eastern New Mexico with 3 turnovers.
And there's a shot in the paint, good. This time it's for Mark Berry, the sophomore.
We're going back to basics, starting with hustle. Because as you mentioned, Southwestern Oklahoma State has just out-hustled Eastern. They're getting loose balls.
Southwestern Oklahoma State, a very athletic team.
Mark Berry outside. 8 on the shot clock, gets around blankly, lays it off the glass and in.
Yeah, we saw Berry with some high fly.
43-17 Buffaloes.
Watch out.
Oh my, yes, Mark Berry.
Cam Gibson with it left side wing. There's Mark Berry, head of the key, free throw line jumper on the way. Mark Berry out the window and score. Grabs the board for SWOSU. Gets in the hands of Camden Gibson. Gibson step back, head of the key. Mark Berry, a drive inside, low on the right. Blocking foul called on Kellen Manick. Slapped out by D'Angelo Atkins and into the hands of R.J. Weeks. Weeks into the front court. He has the ball poked away from behind Mark Berry. Berry is going to drive it down the pike. Tries to slam it in, but instead he'll just bang it off the wing. Approaching 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. Camden Gibson, middle four with it for SWOSU. Gets it high post left side to Mark Berry. Berry on the drive. Low on the left. Will lay it up and around the hole, and it will drop through for Mark Berry. Center. Camden Gibson, middle four, brings it left side, finds Mark Berry up top, down the pike, scoops it up and in, low on the left, Mark Berry. Mark the free throw line. Rebound D'Angelo Atkins to a skipping Camden Gibson. Back to Atkins, gets it inside, low and left, and Mark Berry lays it up and in, low on the left. 71. Deep on the left side for SWOSU. Now has it between the circles. Left side it goes to Mark Berry. Berry left side wing. Wanted to drive on DJ Freeman. Cannot. Still has the ball. Goes past Freeman this time. He's low on the left. Gets Freeman in the air. Up and under and around the rim and in. 4-62. Oklahoma Baptist with 25 ticks left in this one. Mark Berry. He'll drive it down the pike. Lay it up and in. Low on the right for the Bulldogs. 77-64. And Mark Berry.
For Cam Con.
Cam Con was third on the team last year in scoring as a freshman. Just over 10 points per game this year. Primarily had come off the bench this season as there's an easy dunk by Mark. The Patriots to a 22-point lead. There's a dunk inside.
Cutting through, and Haynes has the layup. He has 21. It's a 6-point game. Gibson underneath to Berry. Dunk.
Yeah.
drives at high post on the right side, feeds Berry, who drives inside, wheels around, middle of the paint, and off the window. Footer at the right elbow, hands it off. This is Gibson, drives the paint, leaves it inside. Mark Berry lays it up and in left of the rack. Basketball will be picked off by the Bulldogs and is taken away from Kevin Howard. Back the other way, Mark Berry hangs in the air, lays it up and in low in the hands of Talon Peter with a long pass down the floor. It's knocked away by Mark Berry. Berry will claim it. Berry will start the break. Berry with numbers. Berry's going to drive inside, low and left, lay it up and in, and one from the free throw line. Ball pulls the trigger long off the back of the rim. Long pass down the floor. Mark Berry has it, drives inside, scoops it up and in, score the bucket and one from the free throw line. Aggressive move to the hole. Mark Berry with the finish. Berry had it twice, now has it finally in his hands, brings it down the floor, long pass to Jalen Williams down in the right corner. We'll bounce it inside to Mark Berry, and Berry's going to dunk it. Mark Berry says, "Thank you very much."
Right there.
Especially when the ball is in Magai's hands. You never want to gamble if you're SWOSU.
Entry pass to Berry in the middle of the paint. And he put it outside Smith. Run off the line by Moat. Lost it. Got it to Berry with 3 on the clock. Berry forces it up off the glass. It bangs too strong. Got his own rebound and put it up and in. Thornton stops. Shovels over to Berry. Berry backing down Dixon. Goes over the top of him and puts it in. All 5 starters out of the lineup for Southwestern. Down low, Mark Berry got deep.
Oklahoma Baptist 0 for 1 for Southwestern.
Yep, might have to start to look a little bit closer to the rim. Berry given a lot of space. He'll drive in on Stoddard, backs him down up with a right hand and scores.
Was desperately needed right there. You could have seen the breath of fresh air coming from head coach Jason Aker.
Sophomore with a big basket. Underneath, how about that? Mark Berry would not be denied. Our men's schedule for today, we got number 1.
That anybody can win any game at any time.
This would certainly be an upset. Fading away, missed it short. Still not falling for Brantley Thompson. He has 3 points. Came into the game averaging 12. Well below his numbers right now. What a pass through the lane and the finish. The pass from Chris Braggs Jr. and Berry. Blocked shot at the rim by Atkins. Stoddard went down. It's 5-on-4 for a moment. All the way to the rim for Berry. Nobody stopped him. Thornton inside to Berry. How about that? I mean, that's like a shot put almost.
Get up and over that defense. Great touch on it.
Well, let's just keep the glass.
As you can see so far, it's coming true.
Right now trying to do it from the three-point line. The extra pass and a tough effort at the rim into the corner. Thornton hesitated a bit. On the shot clock inside to Berry, takes on 2 Southern Nazarene players and scores. As in a block shot, D'Angelo Atkins to Thornton. 3-on-3 for Southwestern. They work it over to Mark Berry.
The ball was stripped and Southwestern comes away trying to regain the lead.
Southwestern has had the lead for only 92 seconds in this one. After leading start to finish in their first 2 games. On the rim and in. Mark Berry. Top misses. Damian Thornton the rebound. Southwestern Oklahoma State shocks the field and wins their first ever Great American Conference Tournament Championship. 66-58 over Southern Nazarene. post-game coverage begins in a moment. Stay tuned for the announcement of the all-tournament team, plus player and coaches interviews. Chris Pratt.